Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest album from Doja Cat, Hot Pink. So this is the second studio album from singer-rapper Doja Cat following up her debut release, Amala, from last year. And for the most part, I mean, Doja Cat's bringing to the table a blend of pop, R&B, and hip-hop, and the vibe is usually pretty bright and upbeat and has like a summery feel to it. The production has a lot of heavy bass and bright synths, but honestly is a little generic sounding, and there isn't really much on here that I could pick out with like unique qualities. And Doja is pretty sexual in her song topics as well, which actually comes off extremely blunt and in your face. I mean, she's not really saying much on here that has much substance to it or expressing this topic in like an artsy way, which doesn't really bother me, honestly, but it can become a little obnoxious at times on here. And her rapping style feels heavily influenced by Nicki Minaj, which could leave you feeling like this is a little bit more of a watered down version of her at times. But I think overall the appeal of this album is going to mainly come from the vibe of it and the melodies. Like the way that this record kicks off with the track Cybersex. Pretty much sums up this record as a whole and gives you a perfect forecast of what you're in store for the rest of the album. There's this kind of odd stumbling beat with these like digitized looping melodies in the background. I mean, and the chorus is pretty catchy. And Doja's talking about having sex through a webcam from when she's away from her lovers and almost celebrating the fact that we can just video chat and do that on the go. I also dug the second track on here, Won't Bite, that features Smino. I think it's one of the better beats on the record with this really nice looped guitar sample running through it. It puts you directly onto the beach or something. And there's a catchy chorus on this track as well, even though Smino's feature is pretty weak. And I mean, for the most part, this vibe continues from track to track with one sugary song after another, but with some duds along the way. Like the track Bottom Bitch, which actually samples the track What's My Age Again from Blink-182. But I mean, the way she incorporates the sample isn't that interesting, and the beat's pretty weak in my opinion. And I mean, this track is pretty mind-numbing lyrically, and it's got the weakest chorus on the whole record. I'm also not really digging the track that features Gucci Man, Like That. The production just sounds so generic on this one. And overall, the track is kind of rigid, kind of feels slapped together. The only track on this record that she actually really won me over on was the song Talk Dirty. I absolutely love the vocal melodies that are layered into this track. And it also has a pretty catchy chorus. And I actually like the way that she layers in these fiery effects on her vocals here. And for the most part, her flows are better on this track than a lot of the other ones. So I mean, overall, I think this record is okay. The production is decent, but super generic for 2019. And again, if you're someone that's bigger on lyrics and dissecting song topics, you're probably not going to get a lot out of this album. I mean, it kind of plays out like you're drunk on the beach sexting someone that you're looking to hook up with. And I mean, at times, this album can become an example of how oversaturated the pop rap market has become with recent successes of like SZA and like Cardi B. But there are some actually fun tracks on here, and it can be catchy at times. So I mean, if you're just looking for that feel-good, summery vibe, I think you should give this a shot. You might get a lot more out of it than I did. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 6 over here on Hot Pink. Now, if you're interested in picking this up on vinyl, you actually have a pressing that's up on her website right now, and it's actually autographed by her too. So a link will be down below in the description box to her web store if you want to grab it. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this new Doja Cat records down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you want more videos from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to break through 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Peace.